And now the results of our leadership contest. Here are the results in the first and only round of voting. Kezia Dugdale received 72.1% of the vote overall. Ken McIntosh received 27.9% of the vote. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that Kezia Dugdale has been elected as the leader of the Scottish Labour Party.
Thank you, Jamie, and can I start by thanking you for all the work that you do for our party. You do it unpaid, like many people in this room who devote their life to this party, and I think I would like to thank you all on behalf of all the candidates in this election. The party staff also deserve our thanks. Even though they really should know how to run a leadership contest by now, they do it each time with professionalism and they continue to impress. You don't get thanked enough for the work that you do all year round, but I hope you know how much we all appreciate your efforts. I would also like to thank Ian Gray, our acting leader for the past few months. I've known Ian a long time and he's my closest friend in politics and indeed my mentor, so Ian, thank you. The fact that Ian stepped up again to do this job after all he went through when he was our leader for real, I think shows the measure of the man. His dedication to our movement acts as a constant source of inspiration to me. And I'd also like to thank the other candidates in this election, and to Ken in particular. This was a clean, good-spirited campaign. Many people have said that this campaign hasn't caught the imagination somehow in the same way as the UK-wide contest. And part of that reason is because Ken and I are friends. I ran his campaign in 2011, so I wear it as a badge of honour that we were able to set out our stalls without tearing strips off each other during this contest. And I know that the past few months have been incredibly difficult for Labour Party members across the country. I know this because I've been out on the doorsteps, I've been there with you. But I have a message for Labour Party members out knocking their pan in for this party that we all love. We are down, but we are not out. I will work night and day over the coming weeks and months to make you proud, to honour that trust that you've put in me today, to give you some hope, to renew your faith in our ability to transform the communities that we seek to serve. And I have a message for the people of Scotland too. Take another look at the Scottish Labour Party. I'm not so presumptuous as to ask instantly for your vote, but in the recent election, 700,000 of you stuck with us. But many of you chose someone else. All I ask is that you take a fresh look at the Scottish Labour Party under my leadership. We're changing. I'm part of a new generation, someone without the baggage of the past. I have a proud and positive vision for our country. Scotland is a great nation, full of talented, engaging, hard-working people, and I want to make it even better. I want to transform this country, to shake it up profoundly, so that the life chances of a child born today aren't determined by how much their parents earn, but by their potential, by their work ethic and by their ambition. A Scotland where power and wealth are in the hands of the many, not the few. You know, there were many reasons for our defeat in May. And if we're true to ourselves, it was a long time coming. But I've spent the summer thinking about that and thinking over the results, and I think there are two reasons that led so many people to lose faith in us. Firstly, a large part of the population have simply switched off from us. It's not so much that they don't like what they hear, they've stopped listening to us altogether. And secondly, those who are willing to give us a hearing tell us they don't know what we stand for anymore. Well, I can tell you that under my leadership, there will be no question over what we stand for and who we stand with. You won't need to flick through a manifesto or through 160 policies. You'll hear me talking about our values every single day. So if you want better for your kids but feel they're being let down, I am on your side. If you fancy the challenge of setting up your own business but feel government doesn't offer enough support, I am on your side. And if you are a couple desperate to get on the housing ladder but face too many hurdles, I am on your side. If you love this country but want to make it better, then we can work together. And that work starts today. Thank you.